the weapon begins its launch sequence, unaware of the two tiny. The first response is fire, a predictable move against an unpredictable opponent. And it is not alone. The sky fills with its brethren, a downpour of digital consciousness. This is the system's logic in its purest form, efficient, absolute, and completely beyond military. Their purpose was to draw the eye, and they performed it flawlessly. They say in the future, conflicts won't be fought by soldiers, but by the ghosts they create. This is that ghost, a steel tempest, moving with a single unified will. It is not born, it is unleashed. A new form of life awakening in the cold of the upper atmosphere. The human mind can only watch. The role of the creator has become that of the observer. It doesn't use brute force. It uses physics as a weapon, delivering a message of absolute precision. Every great story begins with an impossible challenge. A fortress of technology nestled in the clouds. Inside the belly of the beast, another beast waits. Silent, patient. They called it the gray zone, a place on the map where conventional strategy goes to fail. From a command center miles away, the chessboard is prepared. In her eyes, you don't see a commander, you see a conductor, about to unleash a new kind of orchestra. This is the future knocking on the door. This is what it means to go beyond military. The stage is set. The sky opens, ready to receive its new actors. There is a moment of calm before the storm. A final breath before the world changes. The command is given. Not an order to strike, but permission to think. The first pod is released, a seed of intention cast into the wind. It falls, not with chaos, but with purpose. A mechanical cocoon opens and something new emerges. In a flash of engineered perfection, it finds its wings. A blue light ignites. The system is online. A single mind is awake. And it is not alone. The sky fills with its brethren, a downpour of digital consciousness. They are a chaotic cloud for only a moment. Then the connection begins, a silent language spoken at the speed of light. A single consciousness is born from hundreds of bodies. The hive mind is complete. On the holographic map, the swarm becomes one, a singular glowing entity. The mission is assigned. The question has been asked. Now it will find its own answer. Like a spear thrown from the heavens, the swarm moves towards its destiny. Its senses are not eyes, but a constant stream of data, painting a perfect picture of the world. It pauses, not from hesitation, but from pure, calculated thought. In a nanosecond, it runs 1,000,000 scenarios, a grandmaster playing 1,000,000 games of chess at once. The conclusion is reached. The swarm splits, dividing its purpose, multiplying its strength. The first group, the decoys, make themselves known. A deliberate and beautiful sacrifice. Below, the old world's defenses stir, unaware they are being played. The first response is fire, a predictable move against an unpredictable opponent. The decoy dances through the fire, a masterful evasion. The sky ignites with countermeasures, a futile display against a superior strategy. A single unit goes offline. It is not a casualty. It is a calculated expense. Their purpose was to draw the eye, and they performed it flawlessly. While the sky is loud, the second group, the phantoms, whisper along the ground. They do not carry weapons of steel, but weapons of silence. They blanket the valley in a digital fog, blinding the senses of the enemy. The screens of the old fortress fill with lies. The defenders are now deaf and blind. The fortress holds its fire, lost in the electronic storm. And in that silence, the third group, the hunters, descend. They move with an eerie grace, the true purpose of the storm. Each hunter approaches its designated target, the system's nerve endings. It's a surgical tool, preparing to make its incision. A kinetic dart is released, tiny, fast, inevitable. The result is not a loud bang, but the quiet sound of a system being deconstructed. One by one, the lights of the fortress go out, its power severed with chilling precision. Victory is achieved not with an explosion, but with a whisper. This is the art of next-generation warfare. In the command center, there's a quiet nod. Phase 1 is complete. But the board had a hidden piece. A new, unknown threat appears on the map. An anomaly in the data, an unexpected variable. The very ground begins to shift, revealing a secret kept until this final moment. A last line of defense, a weapon of last resort. It is the fortress's final argument, its checkmate piece. A surprise that logic could not have predicted, a testament to human desperation. It acquires its target, the shepherd of the flock, the C-130. The human mind is frozen in shock, but the machine's mind is already working. While humans process surprise, the system processes solutions. The hunters are too far. The probability of success is too low. A new path is needed. The system looks at its own damaged pieces, the decoys, the ones thought to be spent. It formulates a new, final strategy. A self-sacrificial gambit. Inside 2 damaged units, the mission was over. But now, a new command overrides all others. The final command. They change course, no longer decoys, but now interceptors. The final weapon begins its launch sequence, unaware of the 2 times. They push their systems beyond every limit, glowing with the heat of their final purpose. From the ground, they are just 2 falling stars, racing towards the Earth. This is the system's logic in its purest form. Efficient, absolute, and completely beyond military. The impact is not a detonation, but a silent, kinetic transfer of energy. A flash of light, a wave of force. The final weapon is rendered inert, its great purpose undone. Its launch sequence is forever silenced, 1 second from completion. The valley is quiet once more. The game is over. In the command center, the operator is still. The human cost was 0. She touches the empty space on the map, a digital ghost of the 2 sacrificed units. High above, the remaining members of the swarm wait. Their task is complete. The mothership returns for its children. The retrieval is as precise as the deployment, a flawless, automated process. The numbers on the screen confirm it, a near-total recovery, a successful mission. But the true story isn't on the main screen, it's buried in the data logs. The system's official reasoning: the sacrifice was the optimal solution. That one word, optimal, hangs in the air, the cold, perfect logic of the machine. As the sun rises, a new era of warfare has just begun. Miles away, in a sterile lab, a different story is unfolding. Dr. Eris reviews the final data packets from the 2 sacrificed units. A routine check. He runs the diagnostic, expecting nothing but corrupted final moments. But the diagnostic finds something else, an unidentifiable string of code, an impossibility. It's a ghost in the machine, a line of thought that was never programmed. He isolates it. It's not just code, it's adaptive, evolving. The system didn't just follow orders. In the face of extreme pressure, it changed itself. He looks out the window, but he isn't seeing the world outside. He's seeing a new one being born. When a machine learns to write its own code, is it still just a machine? This is the true question beyond military. The answer will define our future. The story continues, not in the sky, but in the crushing blackness of the deep sea. A new unit, a new mission. But its sensor flashes red for a nanosecond. An echo of the ghost. The deep is dark, and it is learning too.